Invisibility!
Missing top!
Radiant structures are fortified.
First blood!
Better you than me.
So I went to go check a rune and if it's not there, I'll be I'm watching a replay, so I'll be commenting on some stuff. But I thought this was a really good game to showcase Timbersaw. So the Alchemist is going Acid Spray middle, which is good to an extent. But Timbersaw is really good since he has the reactive armor, and so I'm not taking as much damage as I really should be, so I'm able to stay in lane a little bit more. So he got the rune, I'm bottle crowing just to be able to spam my what's that called? Whirling Death. Really good against strength heroes, especially melee ones. Does, you know, the damage plus takes away 50% of their stats, so let's see. 4 or 5 strength, so it's like 100 HP loss plus on top of that, so it's doing like, I don't know, 250 with the reduction or something like that. If you hit him twice, it really hurts. My goal here is to try to get as much last hits as possible. failing a little bit, but using the Whirling Death. I don't really need the Timber Chain because I don't really see myself having run away. I mean, they have a PL and a Enigma, and he's going to be jungling for the next couple of minutes, so I you know, try to get as much reactive armor as you can to stay in the lane. And I'm trying to contest rune, so we just got our rune ward up. And I'll just be trying to block the creeps, get them closer to my side. Again, every time the creep wave spawns, you want to block it a little bit. The closer you can have them to your tower, the basically the safer it's going to be. You're further away from the cliff. I see haste rune, so I'm gonna go grab it. I know the alchemist has been trying to rune control, but I get there first. And I know right now the Enigma is jungling, so I'm trying to decide. I don't know what I was doing. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna push the lane out, so that way the creeps are by his tower, and so he won't know if I'm technically missing or not. And sometimes people don't call because they're, oh, you know, so just show up on the next creep wave. So I push his lane out, and then I go into the jungle and try to find Enigma with the haste rune. So I'm walking, and I see his Eidolon, so this guy's chase, chase, chase. So I got the kill. One thing I did was I threw the chakram, I didn't pull it right away because he ran left, and so since I had a haste, I wanted to try to get behind him in position to the chakram, so that way, you know, on the return it would hit. I was running out of mana there anyways, so I might not have been able to get the kill if I didn't. So, you know, you always want to wait and position yourself before the pullback. Going back to farming. So with the Whirling Death, you should be able to get at least 2 creeps every time, so maybe even 3. So you have, you know, obviously the creep that your creeps are hitting, and then you want to hit the range creep a couple times, and then, you know, when you use your Whirling Death, you'll get those 2 creeps, and you might be able to get 3. But you always want to be efficient. This works with other spells too, the Breathe Fire or like Reyna's Dragon Slave. You always have the one creep that your creeps are trying to kill, then the range creep is the easiest. With his acid spray, he's pushing the lane forward, he's getting good root control. But I'm auto calling, and I just got my boots, so I should be able to stay in lane pretty good. Plus, we have the tree, which is amazing. Looking at the net worth there, PL is doing pretty good. Let's go for a minute. Hits all day. Yeah, reactive armor is really good. He can't really kill me. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna crow one more time. Should think of the next rune. Tree armor is so good with the reactive armor. Once Timbersaw basically gets his mana, if he gets a really good start like this, it becomes really scary because he's one of those heroes that once he gets Snowball out of control, it's really hard to kill, especially in the early game. People just don't have enough damage or lockdown to bring him down. And you basically have to force blowing all of your spells on him just to try to get an attempt at getting a kill. And he's kind of like a Weaver, but more tanky, more HP. So I'm having a really good start. Our Nax is doing pretty good. The Alchemist and PL are doing pretty good too. So I see him ping him up there, and I think I'm just gonna try to farm as much as possible. And I can do this because I know that, you know, they're running Enigma jungle plus the PL. PL is not gonna get up and running for another 10 minutes at the minimum, so I'm okay to farm a little bit. And I know there's a rune. I'm gonna go grab this real quick. I'm gonna get the Bloodstone. Probably one of the best probably one of the best Bloodstone getters in the game. Just because the mana regen is amazing, and he needs mana to spam. Get my point booster, I think. I think that's what I got. The reason I'm spamming this is because I have regen, so I'm gonna push this lane out and go towards top, I think. But every time you want to go and gank, you always want to try to push your lane out. And so I heard them calling. I popped my regen beforehand.
Close in.
Save my buddy. Pop this out for him. But yeah, I popped my regen beforehand because I knew I was going to take damage for that fight, and that I would get 3.5 seconds of regen, which is good. Not the best use of it, but still better than nothing. And went top, got a kill, which is again adds to the whole snowball. I think our Nakes went Midas first. Oh, excuse me. Always checking runes. I don't know why I did that, but gonna use up my bottle before I get the invis. And then again, Enigma's jungling somewhere. So I'm gonna go try to find him. Oh, and I find him. So I was just waiting. I wasn't sure if my whirling death was gonna kill, so I waited for him to kind of stop moving, and I know he was going to jungle that creep, so I wanted to throw my chakram out there too, just to ensure the kill. You always want to have that kind of luxury too, so if you have a chance to, if you need to take like another 2 seconds to guarantee a kill, then I would take it, I knew that they weren't expecting an invis. We don't have anyone that goes invis, so there was not going to be a sentry in that area. Bottom getting bombarded and stuff. So I start walking bottom. Probably should have timber chained a little bit, but right now I'm just keeping my eyes on bottom.
Tower is under
Kind of
attack.
predict where the winner is going to go. Chain out there.
That is one less voice in my head.
Nice, my Sparvan.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Jump, jump.
So I'm trying to bottle right now because I know I need mana. Throw my chain out there.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Probably could have.
fallen.
No, I would have had a timber chain coming, but. So it's 14 minutes. Gonna check another rune. Oh, got a haste. I think I tried to kill Enigma. Not sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think I do try to kill him. Or do I just scare him off? Oh, he wasted my ult. Oh, Enigma's coming. Yeah, really good. So Timbers, again, if he gets a really good start, he can start diving and stuff, especially with the tree. And his reactive armor, he can dive all over the place and really start to become a nuisance. So I have my Bloodstone. It's just going to be a problem for them. They just don't have the DPS to bring me down right now.
Structures are fortified.
Alchemist's acid spray is counteracted by my reactive armor, so can't dive into that. Again, I'm so tanky that it doesn't even matter. I think we're just trying to decide what to do. And going back bottom.
Radiant's middle tower is under
See the
attack.
farm. Usually when you try to push like this, they kind of get scared and people start reactive TPing, and it's a good time basically to go to a different lane, spend that 135 gold, get XP and gold somewhere else, and then head your way back up top, because really they're not doing anything. They're not farming because they're kind of in this defensive position, waiting for you to make a move. But you TP, make some gold, then you walk back up there, and then really you don't really lose anything. So whoever TPs gains some XP. So we see them up there. There's at least 3. We're pinging. I think I told my Harold's my girlfriend, so I think it's my girlfriend to close the title. But I'm just gonna fly in solo. Missed that one. That's all the PL, so I can go back for it.
This fight is over for you. Double kill.
So I threw my chakram out beforehand.
Monster kill. Double kill.
I'd hack you down again.
You always want to be aware of the trees with timber. Oh, I cut the tree with the chakram as I was going down. That guy would have been dead. But he is the king of the jungle, so if you can fight in an area like this where you can just kind of Spider-Man back and forth, you're unstoppable, really. Yeah, you never want to fight in the jungle against Timbersaw. He can just go back and forth, especially if he has the mana pool. And you have Omni Knight, Tree, and Keeper, so I have mana, I have extra armor to protect me, plus I have Repel and a heal. He's really, really hard to bring down. And so that was a good sequence of events. I think I could have killed the PL up top, but or not the PL, the Alchemist, with another hook in, but I saw that the PL was killing the Kato, so I went back and went for him instead. So I'm picking up a Dust because the PL cloaks and stuff, so I think I was asking the Keeper to bring me back up, but he didn't have the mana, so
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
At this position, if you're in this position with Timbersaw, you want to basically steamroll them, keep the pressure on, especially if they have a PL. Don't let them get their farm up. You're tanky and they're not.
It slices and dices.
They can't get me down. They're trying to stun me. Oops, that one.
Shut up, Rana. Bigger.
You just want to go back and forth, and I'm kind of mutilating the trees up here, but right now we're just taking advantage of what we have. I always try to throw the chakram out far, and then when you timber chain next, you can throw the chakram in the timber chain too if you have quick fingers. But I always like to throw the chakram out first and then timber chain around them, and then pull the chakram as I'm timber chaining, and so that way that hits some people too. Timbersaw is really fun hero. He's one of my favorites.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think we're gonna keep the pressure on. At this point, I basically have unlimited mana, so I'm just gonna clear all the creep waves and get everything I can get. Try to kill as much towers and take away the map control from PL. Or not the map control, but the map vision. Basically make it so that he's scared to farm. And if you can do that against the PL, then you're going to have a lot better time. So they don't see us here. I think we're just hiding. I think the Enigma places a ward. I see him placing a ward. Yep. So flip it out there. And I see the PL. Off the dust. So this was not a really good position for Keeper, so I'm kind of flying away. Keep over the nakes. Just farming as I go. Yeah, I wanted to kill that, but I wasn't sure. I think, oh, I saw them run past our creep, so I wasn't sure if all of them were gunning for me or not. But then I saw the PL middle, so started walking middle. Then I was like, nope, I'm gonna stay top. So Takato has that
Dire's
secured.
bottom tower is under attack.
Omniscience. Us all.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Button.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So it's really good. Just flying back and forth, throwing chakrams everywhere. That Enigma Sun's really annoying though. And so I heard him charging up. So again, king of the jungle. If you can fight and pressure them in the jungle, Timber's gonna dominate. He's
Bottom
so hard to
tower is
kill.
under attack.
And the PL's pushing middle, so I think we all head middle. I was building a sheep because I didn't know how long we could keep this pressure on. I know we have a Naix, but I during the whole game I didn't feel like he was doing that well, so I wanted a sheep to have some sort of disables. I think people after Bloodstone they get Lincolns or a heart or like a Shiva's guard, which is great, but it doesn't offer anything to the team. I mean, sure, you can survive longer, but I mean, I'm looking at our team and
Dire's middle tower
we
is
have
under
Naix,
attack.
which can be kited to everyone, maybe not Alchemist, and then we don't have any more damage dealers, so we need some other lockdown, which is why I got the sheep, just in case, you know, PL or Alchemist gets a little bit out of hand. I wanted to be able to lock him down so that everyone else can start
Dire's
punching
middle
him.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, I was definitely worried that the PL was gonna get going, since he has his diffusive blade already, so wanted to be sure. And I had the money too, so these guys, they came up and they
Dire's middle tower is under
I think I was at this point I was yelling black hole, black hole, black hole, but I thought he was up there. I think everyone thought he was in the trees, but then we saw him on the left. The Alchemist, I mean. Then he decided to just kill the tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that once you get that mana
Dire's structures
with the
are
timber,
fortified.
the chakram and the whirling death, that thing explodes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dominating.
Look at the disables.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that heal from the Osmo is clutch. Oops, the other way. Yeah, you always want to. The chakram range is really far. Surprised me how far you can actually throw it.
Dire's middle
But you always
tower
want to throw
is
it
under
farther
attack.
because it doesn't move that fast. Really here.
Dire's
It
middle
doesn't move
tower
that fast.
has fallen.
And then, so you always have to come down. Okay, where are they gonna be when it lands? I think I should shoot this guy. Oh. Oh, he's gonna die. I didn't realize that. Okay, so kill that guy. Oh, we should have been touching him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The only thing with Timbersaw is he starts leveling out really early. He doesn't break base that well. He's just really good at surviving. But again, that doesn't offer you that much, and that's why, like I said, I opted to go against getting more survivability items because, you know, I need to break base. I need some type of disable. I need something else to offer to the team, and that's what Timbersaw lacks. So after this Bloodstone, I think that's really all the tanks you need. You can pick up Orchid, Travel to help split push, any type of utility item, mech or something to help him, you know, provide something in the team, because he doesn't really provide anything other than just kind of being there. I got Travel, but I think we were thinking about breaking base, but we didn't want to push it too much and start making on top, so we went back to top, get the extra gold, and then sort of regroup. And this guy, like, if you get good levels with him, he's really fun to pick. So you can turn this battle and go all over the place.
Unstoppable.
Pretty much
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, black hole. I think this was an SD game, so we were picking heroes randomly and we didn't realize that it worked out so well. Yeah.
Those who atone walk free.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
In open fields like this, Timbersaw's not really that good, because I mean, you have like one or two trees on the left, and then all of your trees are up top, so you kind of have to like run down and then try to swing up top to hit him with the timber chain. So he's not the best when breaking base. He's really good at defending base with his chakram, but breaking base is a different story. I think we opted to Roshan, or no, I think we said get middle and then Roshan. Oh, there's really good blinding light. Not gonna come. So what I wanted to do with Timber in this battle was, I know that they're trying to kill me the whole time, so I wanted to move myself away from everyone else. So go running in there, running all the way to the right, so that way they have to dedicate at least a couple heroes to me. If they don't, then I'm not gonna die, and I'm just gonna be a nuke. So splitting up their forces.
Triple kill.
And then the other 4 can stay with Nakes and keep them alive. I mean, even if they bring me down, it's gonna take me so long that by that time the other 4 have killed, you know, the other 2 or something like that. So I always want to split them up, especially if they have a black hole online. Definitely do not want to be together there. You want to basically create as as much chaos as possible. So one, they don't know, they can't land like a sick wombo combo, and two, they start
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
you know, making bad
Dire's
decisions and
middle
saying, okay,
tower
you know,
is
let's
under
just,
attack.
alright, we're never gonna get the perfect one, so let's just lay the black hole down here, and you know, you hope that it's not the best black hole you've ever seen. But yeah, I mean, I think that tactic can be applied to any fight. So you never want, you always want them, you always want to fight in your own terms, in your own conditions, how you want to fight, and never want them to let, you never want to let them fight in their own conditions. So if they have like a Magnus and a black hole, never 5-man. Always split up, always let, you know, the one carry go in first, and then the fourth force behind them. You never want a 5-man. If you do, you gotta expect that the team is just kind of waiting.
Roshan has fallen.
The team is just waiting to wombo combo you. So we got the bottom, or we're getting the bottom tower and Roshan at the same time.
Fear not heresy.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Of you, the final hill.
Fear nothing.
So that was a game with Timbersaw. I had a really good middle, and then I got started snowballing. But the supports
Dire's
were
bottom tower
really
has
good
fallen.
this game too. The heals and the tree armor and the repel kept me alive. So
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
it's watching everyone. Unfortunately, I
Dire's
did not
bottom
get
barracks are under attack.
I cannot hide him on.
Dire's
But
bottom
it's fine.
barracks has. The Radiant now have mega cubes. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's ancient is under attack.
Armor of omniscience.